Hi, welcome back to Eli Everything Baseball. Yesterday we did a shortstop tier chart. The day before we did a third baseman tier chart. Today we are going to do a second baseman tier chart. And so, yeah, let's get started. Jose Altuve is definitely in that S tier. He is so very, very good. He proves to everyone that size doesn't matter in baseball because the guy's 5'6" and he weighs like 165 pounds. He's a really small guy, but he can hit like a good hitter. Yeah, sure. Okay, Joe Panic. I'm going to drop Joe Panic in D tier because he did like C tier level on the Giants, but he's done like F tier on the Mets, so I think D tier is the right place for him. And next is Ian Kinsler, who I'm going to put in F tier, just because he hasn't played in so long. He has a really bad reputation because he's said some pretty bad things about Padres fans. He kind of hates the franchise he's on, which doesn't add much to like the team spirit. And so, yeah. Enrique Hernandez is not a second baseman, but I'm going to drop him in the average tier just because like he's pretty average. But he's an outfielder. Whoever made this, Enrique Hernandez is not a second baseman, buddy. So, Alvarez, I think it's Alvarez. It's Alvarez. It starts with an A. Might be Alvarez. Pretty sure it's Alvarez. But he's so good at defense that I think I'm going to put him in that average tier. And then Joey Wendell is not that great. He bats like 8th. So I'm going to put him in the average tier just because he's pretty average. And then Whit Merrifield is going to be our second guy in the S tier with Jose Altuve because he is extremely underrated. If you saw my MLB Top 10 video, he was number 9 on it, and I was kind of explaining how underrated he was. But he's led in hits for the last 2 years. I think he led in hits this year too, so the past 3 years, and he just always gets the job done. Whatever the job is, he gets it done. And Mike Moustakas is not a second baseman. He is a third baseman. But I am going to put him in B tier because, like, he's over average. He's kind of like the regular B tier player. Like, he can hit for some power. He can play decent defense, not that fast, so B tier. Rougned Odor is going to be hovering around the high D or the low C mark. I think I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and put him in C just because, like, he's average. He hasn't played a lot, but, like, when he plays, he has some pop in his bat, and he can deliver sometimes. And so, Nico Goodrum is kind of the star of the Tigers. Not really saying much because, like, they're the Tigers, but I'm going to put him in the D tier. Colton Wong, I know he won Gold Glove, but, like, he makes errors, like, or he might have won Gold Glove. I have no idea. I forget who won Gold Glove. It was either him or, like, Nick Ahmed. Is Nick Ahmed on? No, Nick Ahmed was on the freaking shortstop. Oh, Nick Ahmed won it for shortstop. Colton Wong won it for second base, and then Ozzie Albies, who's right over here, he was the runner-up for second base. And now enough talking about other people. Colton Wong is going to be in the average tier. Can't really hit. He can run for days. And Jonathan Villar is basically Colton Wong, except better at hitting and a little worse at defense. So I'm going to put him at the top of the C tier. And DJ LeMay, who is going to be an S tier player. Very good player ever since he got traded to the Yankees. I think people have started to recognize him as the insanely good player he is Because on the Rockies, he just didn't get that recognition that he deserves. And yeah, Jason Kipnis is going to be in the D tier. And then, is this Jose Peralta? Because if it is, then I'm just going to put him in C tier. Pretty average. And then we got Tommy La Stella, who's had a surprisingly good season. So I think I'm going to put him in the C tier. I don't know, C or B. I'm going to put him in B. There's so many people in C tier. There's no one in A tier yet, actually. And Wilmer Flores is going to be in that D tier. Not that great. Yeah, I think we kind of all know he's not that good. And yeah. So, Garrett Hampson, question mark, maybe that's him, I don't know. But I'm going to put him in F tier because he's really bad. And this guy, Descalso, is going to be in F tier as well. 2 F tiers in a row. And then we're going to get a S tier. Kettle Marte, he is so good. Doesn't get a lot of recognition, but he can hit homers. He can hit for average. Definitely the best hitter on the Diamondbacks. Kind of the star of that team. Yeah. Michael Chavis is pretty average, so C tier. He hit like 12 home runs really early in the year, and then couldn't hit a home run like ever since. And yeah. So, Cesar Hernandez is gonna go in the D tier because he's just a little under average, I feel like. Or actually, I think he let in hits for the Phillies this year, so I'm going to put him in C tier for average. And yeah. So, Ryan McMahon, there's so many goddamn people in the C tier, and he's going to also be one of the people in the C tier. So, yeah, sorry there's a lot of people in the C tier, but, like, I guess second baseman is just a category where a lot of very average people are, I guess, is how you say it. Yeah, a lot of very average people are on it. No idea who this guy is. Gonna drop him in F tier. I've never seen this guy in my life. Kind of a creepy smile. And yeah, I'm just gonna like ignore that. Perez. D or F tier, I think. I'm gonna put him in D tier because like I don't think he's bad enough to be in F tier yet, because F tier is like you're either really new and you can't do anything, you're really old and washed up, or you're like right in the middle and you've just been battling injury problems or just haven't played in a while. So Sogard is gonna, goddamn, another C tier player, almost B tier for me, but I think C tier is the right place for him. And Alberto is going to be, I think he is a B tier, not at the top. I think he's at like the bottom of B tier players. But like, I think he is a B tier player. He's hit for average this year. He didn't play that much, but like he played probably more than half of the Orioles games. But on the Orioles, he probably didn't get a lot of recognition because they're the Orioles. But I think he is B tier. Dustin Pedroia, I'm just going to put him in average because he hasn't played in a long time, so you can't really judge that. He hasn't played since like 2017. Starlin Castro, he's going to be like is he better than Villar? No. I'm going to put him in C tier. And Jurison Profar, God, why are there so many average players? But he is an average player as well. And so is D. Gordon. I'm going to put him in B tier for his speed, insane speed. And Jonathan Scope is average. I think I'm just going to get all the average people out of the way. Or, never mind. That's kind of a horrible idea. Sorry for even bringing that up, because now I see what a horrible idea that was. But we got 2 average players. Brian Dozier and Robinson Cano are both pretty average. Oh my God, there's so many average players. Kevin Newman, I think he is going to go in F tier. Just like he's Kevin Newman. Can't really hit for anything. And then we got Ozzy Albies, first A-tier player. Finally got an A-tier player. If you thought we were going to go this whole video without someone in the A-tier, you were wrong. We got one person, and it's Ozzy Albies, just because, like, Ozzy Albies is incredible. He can pretty much do anything that you need out of a good baseball player. What is a baseball player? A good baseball player. And the last person is Addison Russell. We're going to end on a very high note. We're going to drop him in F. Okay. Yeah, that was a very high note, right? So, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like it. And if you enjoyed this video as well, and my other videos, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Every subscription is going to be deeply appreciated. So, yeah, bye.